Why do we celebrate St. Patrick's Day? I don't know. That is a legit question. I don't think I've ever celebrated St. Patrick's Day. I don't know what St. Patrick's Day is for. I know it's an Irish holiday. But why do we celebrate it?
You keep overlooking life, but that's the biggest blessing. Just engage with who you are and throw the biggest wedding. Just think of this as food for thought. You feel I'm overstepping. I got a good degree in knowledge if it's ever question. I'd rather see you shining than a
Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Chasing OK Life's Marathon, a podcast about anything and everything presented by LiveOK. LiveOK is centered around promoting mental health awareness. Visit Shop LiveOK, that's ShopLiveOK.com, where the proceeds go towards making a difference. Now let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Chasing OK Life's Marathon. We are here for episode 34. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody continues to listen, subscribe, comment, do everything that it says down below. Share, spread the word. Come on, have a conversation. There is no guest today. I kind of forgot that I had to record this week, and I wasn't prepared because I know I've been putting out every 2 weeks, and I'm gonna stay consistent in my 2 weeks. But I just forgot that I recorded 2 weeks ago, and now I have to put out episodes. So hopefully next week I'll have a guest for y'all so that y'all will be able to hear other points of views other than myself. But yeah, we are on episode 34. Our sub count is currently at 80. 20 more to get to where we need to be and beyond. So yeah, like I said last time, every time I post a video, we get another subscriber. So last time we had 79, the time before that we had 78. So maybe next video we'll have 81, or maybe we'll have 85, maybe we'll have 90. Hopefully we'll have 100. I need to start posting on socials to get the viewership up, but we have a consistent viewership, have a consistent following, and I appreciate everybody that's liking and sharing and watching and listening and chatting with me outside of the pod and outside of the platform. I do enjoy those conversations. But you can still comment it. If you don't gotta say it directly to me, you can comment it. I respond to it most of the time. I think I respond to 100% of the comments that I've received. So yeah, I'll just keep doing that, and we'll keep doing great things. So to start off, I left last episode with the question, if the world was blind, would we be in a better place, or would we just result to our human acts and how we've already ruined life. But I just want to read y'all one response that I have got. It is in the form of a poem. It is not the one that I have written. I did not finish the one that I have written. I know I need to start finishing things, but argue with your mom, because I do what I want when I want when I want to, because that's how I feel when I do it when I want to please. You know what I mean? So the answer to, if the world was blind, would it be a better place? Would the world be better blind? If the world was blind, would this prismatic rainbow dull to a muted gray? Would the richness in color convert to the texture of touch? Would the sound of birds taking flight lose the beats of wind that carries them? Would the taste of a beige plate bring the same joy as vibrant as a one? I think I read that weird, so I'm gonna reread that sentence. Would the taste of a beige plate bring the same joy as a vibrant one? Would the ocean smell the same with no salt? What is the point of living with five senses if your values only permit four? The submittee, uh, I don't know if they want to remain anonymous, so until further notice, they will remain anonymous. But I thought that was a great answer. Um, a great answer in the form of a poem. A great what is the word? Artistic answer. Uh, I still want an actual, conversation about it. If the world was blind, if nobody could see color, if nobody could see each other, just hear, feel, and just, be forced to listen, uh, would it be a better place? So that was that. Uh, Make sure y'all, drop a like for the videos, a like for the poem. You can also comment about it and then, like the comment. But that is that, and we shall move on. I do want to mention, yes, I am wearing a hoodie, and I do live in Texas. It is 38 degrees at the moment of recording, and it is March 17th. I don't know the last time it's been below 40 in March, since I've lived in Texas, and I understand if there's a major weather anomaly, occurring throughout, the East Coast region, and I guess the tail end is hitting Texas. But yeah, it's only gonna be cold for what was today and tomorrow, and hopefully warming up to be our summer temperatures. More so spring temperatures, because I like going outside, and the summer temperatures are too darn hot. But yeah, so that's why I'm wearing a hoodie, because it's cold in my house, and I didn't turn the heat on because why would I want to turn the heat on and pay bills for 2 days when I can, just wear extra layers and indoor? So that's what I'm doing. I'm enduring, and you're gonna enjoy my hoodie. Yeah, other than that, we're just gonna hit you with a brief episode rundown. I don't intend for this episode to be super long. We are gonna cover our topics. We have our sports, we have our current event, we have our topic. Like I said previously, we have no guest because 2 weeks happen to fly by, and we will give you some motivation, words of wisdom, or something of that nature towards the end of the pod. So let's move on. Let's get into sports. I have a question that most people, most reporters, most people that watch basketball or just understand the impact of LeBron, Ramon James, his impact on the world, not on the world, but in the sports community. And I want to know if he is going to play another season, if he's going to wait for his second son, Bryce, to get into the league before he retires. Maybe he'll get into the league, he'll play one game with him, and then he's be like, "Yep, I'm not gonna finish this season." That's the end, and that is all. But the main reason why I want to know because I want to see LeBron play one time before he retires. He's gonna play April 5th, in Dallas, which is my most opportune moment to see him. Um, so hopefully, uh, some way or somehow I get to watch him play, when he comes to Dallas, or if he plays another season, I'll watch him next time he comes to Dallas, or next time I go somewhere where he happens to be playing, because I believe I watched AI play in person. I didn't watch Jordan play in person. I didn't watch Kobe play in person. So I just want to be able to watch some of the greats play while they are still playing. I want to be able to watch Steph play at a certain point in time. There are some new greats that are coming up that I have more than enough time to go and see them play. But LeBron and Steph are two that I want to see play in person while they're still active. Real quick, just going back to the unusual weather. I am not a fan of hot and cold changes because my body does not tolerate it. I almost didn't record today because I had somewhat of a cold all of yesterday and a little bit of today. So if I sound stuffy, if I know, if you're watching this and you see a bunch of breaks and edits, that means I'm blowing my nose or sneezing or something of that nature. But it's gonna warm up and hopefully, no more colds. But back to the sports because, like I said, I do want to see Braun play, but there is some big news happening for the sports that I like to watch. You won't get much hockey news from me. You won't get much baseball news from me until the World Series. Maybe hockey until the World Cup. And all the other big things. You won't even really get that much basketball news from me, but you will get some NFL or majority NFL because That's what I care about. That's the sport I love to play. Um, but let's talk about some things going on in the NFL. The Crosby trade that did not happen. Um, I think that was low key good because Max Crosby on the Ravens would be dangerous. Max Crosby on any, contender is dangerous. Raiders right now, they're not contenders. We'll see what they do in the draft. Um, but still, they have a ways to go. Thought Gino was going to be better than what he was, especially after the seasons prior. But some people are not put in the right position or given the right tools to succeed. And I talked about it before. I think coaching matters. I'm not saying whoever his coach was a bad coach. Um, but sometimes you just place in the best environment for yourself. Daniel Jones with the Colts, better environment than he was with the Giants. Um, who just won the dang Super Bowl? It's not Andy Dalton. I keep forgetting his name. Well, Super Bowl quarterback for the Seahawks that just won. Um, Aaron Donald, not fucking Aaron Donald. Aaron Darnold. Darnold. Yeah, Aaron Darnold. That's probably not his name either. Sam Darnold for the Seahawks found himself in a better situation. Um Jared Goff when they did the Jared Goff and Matt Stafford when they did the pretty much one for one trade, um they found themselves in better situations. So I just think, the right environment uh, plays a huge role in your success. Whether that's just average people like us, or professional athletes, or you know world leaders. But moving on, I think once Crosby finds his home, if it's not the Raiders, whoever team he winds up on that is a contender or just fairly decent is going to be scary. Maybe the Cowboys get him. I know there's been some talks. Jerry is an old man, but sometimes he makes some good deals. Hopefully maybe we'll get him, which would be so weird because we had Micah. And if you just paid Micah, then we wouldn't have this problem. But it is what it is. Um, I don't know. Maybe we'll get 11 back one day, and everybody that has a 11 jersey, if you didn't burn it or give it away, then it'll still mean something. Excuse me. Uh, Malik Willis to the Dolphins. He did well as a Green Bay backup, and during his time as a starter while Love was out, he did really well, which upped his stock, which is the reason why the Dolphins was like, you know what, Tua, get on out of here. Uh, Malik is, I guess, projected to be the starter. Um, Hopefully it works out. Like I said previously, like I'll continue to say, I don't wish bad for nobody. I'm not familiar with his game that much, but from what I saw and what I've heard, he should be a upgrade from Tua, who I believe should retire. I know he just got traded to, or not traded, picked up, either traded or picked up by, I believe it was the Falcons. Hopefully he plays well there. Hopefully the Falcons have a better line that protects him. But after you start throwing up gang signs and after concussion number 3, I think it's just time to hang it up. Make your money. File a claim saying you're not healthy anymore, but you can still get your bag. Cause it's just a game at the end of the day. I mean, it's a game that I love. It's a game that I know everybody that's playing loves. But if your love is killing you, then maybe you should walk away. Um, but that's just me. I haven't had a concussion. Um, hope I never do. Hope CTE is real. You've seen it happen to other people. But yeah. So Malik Willis to the Dolphins, new quarterback. We'll see what happens. Um, Tua to the Falcons. We'll see what happens. Fields to KC. I meant to look it up actually. I don't know why I'm saying that, and I can just look it up right now. Yeah, Fields to KC. Mahomes is recovering from a knee injury. Um, so I guess Fields may come in and be the day one starter. Maybe. I don't know who is KC's current backup. Uh, we shall see. A lot of these are going to be we shall see because I don't know, and half the people that's talking don't know. Everything is an assumption. Everything is you know, um, trying to like I said, trying to assume based on what we've seen from them in the past. So we shall see what happens to Fields. I think he's a good athlete. He's not the best quarterback. Probably should have stayed with the Bears, but the Bears obviously, upgraded with Caleb, who had a better sophomore year than freshman, because I didn't have that much faith in him. But he's proven to be a better quarterback, and his third year should be even better. Um, but Fields, yeah. I don't know. Like I watched him when he was on that Netflix show with the high school quarterbacks. Um, Watched him in college, and sometimes it just the winning spirit or the athleticism just doesn't translate that well to the NFL. Tim Tebow is good uh a good example of that. Even though his greatness is undeniable, and he just couldn't throw all that great. Um, but he's a great leader, great individual to my knowledge. I don't know him personally, um, but yeah. So we'll see what happens with Fields in KC. Uh, Kyler Murray is no longer a Cardinal. He is now a Minnesota Viking. I personally think he's going to do really well with the Vikings. I believe he's going to be the day one starter. I think the Michigan quarterback that's there now, I forgot his name. I think he might be a career backup. He may find McCarthy, JJ. JJ McCarthy may be a career backup. He is injury prone. Um, or maybe he's just on the wrong team. Like I said before, you just need to find the right environment, the right situation. So I mean, what's this year two for him going into year three? So we shall see how his health lasts and the QB battle in Minnesota, and if he becomes a different player for a different team the following years, and well, how his career progresses. But it's a short-lived career being in the league, especially for quarterbacks. It's a limited position. Quarterbacks, kickers, punters, limited position. Uh, and you have new talent always ready to come in and replace you every single year. So uh, best of luck to those people. Um, Other than that, I don't have any more trades that I wrote down or that I can think of that will play a significant impact uh in next year's seasons. Like I said, hopefully Jerry makes some good decisions and we get some good pieces. I'm not a delusional Cowboys fan. I believe some years we have really good chances, and some years I'm just like, yeah, this ain't it. And sometimes gotta root for another team while still hoping the boys win. But yeah, hopefully, that man makes some good decisions, and hopefully, in the next few years, if not this year, we can, get past round one of the Super Bowl, not past one of the playoffs, past round one of the playoffs into hopefully a championship, and everybody prays for a Super Bowl, so I'll be praying. Um, Question that maybe y'all can answer, or maybe just, throwing it out there. will the trades make a bigger impact on next year's season, or will the draft? I'm not that familiar with the people coming out of the draft. Sometimes, I pay like a lot of attention and say, oh yeah, we want this guy, or that guy's gonna be good, or this guy's gonna be good. I don't know that many besides some of the running backs and the viral receivers um that have been coming out, um, that are going into the draft. But you know, best of luck to every team that picks somebody. I hope some teams don't do as well because got to root against them. I want the boys to be better. And hopefully the situation in the Cleveland, because I do believe Shador is going to be week 1 starter. I believe he's going to be the starter for all 17 games or 17 weeks. Plus, if they win more, then they'll play more games. But I have a lot of faith in him. I want to see him succeed because a lot of people want to see him fail for no reason. Um, so hopefully the Browns find a way to not be the Browns, and the boys find a way to not be the boys. But I digress. That is the sports segment, and we shall move on. So, for our current event, a lot has been going on in the world. Uh, and as an American, as a United States American, uh, I know we see the world as just our small little section, but it's a wide, massive world out there, and we not even we. I mean, it's we because one person is in charge of we, but but we messing up. We are messing up. We are losing people that we shouldn't be losing. Rest in peace to everybody that has passed. Uh, either by accident or because of the foolishness that the orange man has put us in. Um, best wishes to y'all's families. And hopefully nobody else's lives has to be lost. Maybe hopefully I pray that somebody of some power influence more people of similar power to make the right decisions and say, hey, we need to make some changes, because if it's like a business. Companies have boards, and they have C-suite people, the CEO, COO, and all those people, and everybody looks at a company and be like, oh, the CEO is in charge. He's the number one guy. Like, he makes all the decisions. Everything he says is finite, which most of the time is true. But if the CEO is making some dumb decisions, that position you gotta hire for that position. So if you got to hire for a position, obviously you can be fired from that position, and that's what where the board comes in, and they make the decision. Be like, hey, let's place it to a vote. Should we replace Mr. CEO? And then that happens. The same stuff. It's like I know it's a excuse me. I know it's a bigger process to happen, but we need those people to I mean we need the board of America to be like, hey, do y'all really want what's going on to continue to happen? Which most people should be like, no. And then the board votes, and we get Orange Man up out of here, and all his people, everybody. When I say all his people, I mean him. I mean the guy behind him. I mean the guy behind him, and the guy behind him. Um, and all the secretaries, everybody that just throw them all away because they all incompetent. Um, because right now it's just I said idiocracy before, and I'm gonna try not to harp on the incompetence and idiocracy that continues to be displayed every single day, week, um, for the past year and almost a half, um, that we've had to deal with the orange man. Um, hopefully, yeah, hopefully somebody is smart enough and will make the changes. Uh, because we didn't sign up for this. All the service members, uh, they didn't sign up for this. They signed up to fight we when I signed up. Like obviously I didn't want to go to war, but if I had to, I mean, I signed my name on the dotted line. But when we sign up, we know what we sign up for, and we hope what we're signing up for is for the right reasons to go to war or to risk our lives for our country. And right now, we're not even like they're not even there because I'm not in. They're not even risking their lives for their country. They're risking their lives for nonsense, for ego, for conspiracy coming out of me, for cover-ups, for power trips, for dementia. Uh, I don't know if he has dementia. I just know he's not the right person to be making decisions. And when I hear that people are going to war, people are losing their lives over situations, I just think back to like what happened to the leader going to the fight with him. Like George Washington, I know who was the first guy, but he was a commander of the army. I don't know his full title and all the other stuff because I'm not that great with history, but he was a commander, so he fought. Like he was there on the front line, not maybe not the front lines. He was there on the lines with the people, fighting to create America. Uh, Foreign leaders in the past, they they were out on the lines, fighting with their people. So maybe we should bring that back. Maybe we should bring back if you want this war, you should fight in it. At least like 2 days, go over there, shoot a couple rounds, get shot at, not be protected by a bunch of human shields, but get there, get nitty gritty, say you fought, or have served, because then you have a business mind. Uh, People can be like, "Oh, I'm fighting for somebody that fought for the country." Just give people a sense of purpose. Because like I did my time while he was in his first term, but he's like one of the only presidents that I can think about that like I'd be like, I don't want to fight for this man. And I know you're fighting for the country, but like in hindsight, he's making most of the decisions or the primary decision. So you're fighting for that man, but I don't want to fight for this man. I don't know. I'm going on tangents, but I hope we get out of whatever this situation is. I hope we make our changes. Um, Kind of switching gears, but still on the same gear. Gas prices are crazy. Gladly, I ride a motorcycle. I don't need that much gas. $10, maybe I have to spend like 12, 13 now to fill it up. Just because I don't go that many places. But for all you car drivers, non-EV people, I feel sorry for y'all. Especially you truck drivers. Yeah, I feel sorry for y'all. Truck drivers, you diesel people. Like I was looking, like there's 3 gas stations when I leave. Like I look to the left, like I think last time it was 350 for regular, and then like 450. I don't know if it was 450. Yeah, it's like $1 more. It's like 450 for diesel. And I looked across the street and it was like 345 and like four something. I was like, I know some of these gas stations got better gas, or maybe it's all the same gas, but I'm going over there because that's little less like 5, maybe 2 cents cheaper. And you diesel people, y'all got dang near $5 a gallon. And shoot, y'all got like 20-gallon tanks. Y'all paying $100 just to fill up. That's wild. But hey, to each his own. Y'all the one that chose that life. And I don't know if diesel get more miles per gallon because it's a diesel. I'm not sure what gas be doing to people's engines, but I just know y'all gotta pay a lot. And until they go back down, I'm gonna stay right on my bike. And it's warming up. If I need groceries, I'll wait till the rain stop. And it's not gonna be raining anytime soon. I survived the winter on my bike. I definitely survived these gas prices on my bike. Um, but yeah, we live in incompetent this little words. There's a lot of incompetence going on. So hopefully there is hope for our future. Uh, Hopefully we don't get sold to Russia and become Russians. Uh, Hopefully we stop being under the thumb of Israel, and uh, you know, people just need morals. I feel like a lot of people, once you get to a certain stage in life, you just abandon your morals. I hope that never happens to me. I feel like I'm strong enough to know my to continue to know my rights from wrongs, depending on any stage of my life, wealth or poor. Uh, but I hope y'all continue to keep y'all morals intact as I keep mine intact, because those that we see on social media, those that are making decisions, not all of them, but a majority of them, just at a certain point lost their morals. Um, Maybe money did it, maybe power did it, uh, greed, whatever the reasoning. I don't know. Just you just need to find a way back to their morals. That's a lot. And I've been harping more than I wanted to throughout the past few minutes that y'all have been listening to me. But I do have some good news. We have had our sixth Black Oscar winner for Best Male Actor in a Screenplay or Movie, Michael B. Jordan. Congratulations, Michael B. Jordan. Well deserved for playing two amazing roles, Smoke and Stack and Sinners. Sinners is a great movie. I've seen it 2 times in theaters, 1 time outside of theaters, maybe 2 times outside of theaters. I think I've seen it about a total of 4 times. It's a really good movie. And just not even just Sinners, but in movies in general, you pick up on new things every time you watch something. Um, But yeah, congratulations to the whole cast of Sinners. Congratulations to Ryan Coogler. I forgot which award he won, but he got an Oscar. And congratulations to Michael B. Jordan for joining. I believe it's Sidney Port. I said his name right the first time. Sidney Portier, Denzel Washington, Jamie Foxx. One, two, three. Michael B. Jordan is now 6. There's 2 I'm missing. All right, yeah. So congratulations, Michael B. Jordan, for joining, for being the 6th Black male actor to win Best Male Actor in a Screenplay for the Oscars, joining Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Jamie Foxx, Forest Whitaker, and Will Smith. Uh, well deserved. I've seen all of those winning Oscar performances except for I don't think I've seen The Last King of Scotland with Forest Whitaker, and I have not seen Lilies of the Field with Sidney Poitier. But I've seen the other 4 movies, which were great. Um, but yeah, so congratulations to him. That is good news as we move into our next topic. I don't want to do it. I grab. All right. So, our topic for the day: St. Patrick's Day is today, as I am recording. Series of people celebrated it over the weekend. Why do we celebrate St. Patrick's Day? I don't know. That is a legit question. I don't think I've ever celebrated St. Patrick's Day. I don't know what St. Patrick's Day is for. I know it's an Irish holiday, but why do we celebrate it? I know it's an excuse for people to drink publicly, go to parades, but like, what is the main reasoning for St. Patrick's Day? St. Patrick's Day, or the Feast of St. Patrick's Day, is a religious and cultural holiday held on the 17th of March, the traditional death date of St. Patrick, the foremost patron of the patron saint of Ireland. So we literally, oh, he's a Christian. Christianity, feast day, St. Patrick's commemoration, the arrival of Christianity in Ireland. All right, so St. Patrick's Day is the arrival of Christianity in Ireland. We are not Ireland, and we don't have a national religion. I know a lot of people are Christian, and I know a lot of people hold Christian values, but that's a tangent that I don't want to get into, because then you got to bring up Christmas, you got to bring up all these other things. But what I'm trying to get to is, I thought it was gonna show me the first time we celebrated it, but it is a religious and cultural holiday based for Ireland. From my quick research and from like knowledge, why do we celebrate an Irish holiday? Or yeah, why do we celebrate an Irish holiday? And why, like, the reason why I brought up St. Patrick's Day, like, I don't care. I don't care that we celebrate it. I know I'm asking why, but I really don't care. Like, you celebrate what you want. Shoot, you can celebrate a random day in June, and it'd be a national holiday. Shoot, there's like Crab Day and uh Bow Tie Day. There's some dumb like holidays that people celebrate. I know they're just out there, but St. Patrick's Day is one of the, like, excuse me. Like, I know there's a bunch of holidays that we just have, but St. Patrick's Day is one of the ones that people like gear up, prepare for, dress up for, and do all these other things. And I don't know that many Irish people, especially ones that be die hard for the holiday. Until each own. Like, maybe next year, I'll go out with some folk. Not go out, because I probably won't. Because I don't know the last time I celebrated I was about to say Independence Day. Last time I've celebrated St. Patrick's Day. But I do, like most people, like to have social drinks with friends. But tangent aside, the reason why I bring up the reason why I bring up the topic of celebrating St. Patrick's Day is the curiosity of why we care so much about holidays that have nothing to do with us, but care so little about those that do when it affects the African American community. Y'all love Cinco de Mayo. Y'all love the opportunity to eat some tacos. But y'all don't care about Juneteenth, black celebrating black freedom is a made up holiday for y'all, but you never step foot in Ireland. You don't have a drop of Irish blood, and you wearing a green costume, cheersing and praising the Lord for St. Patrick's Day. You rather celebrate Columbus Day, that was changed to Indigenous Peoples Day, for a person that never stepped foot in the continental U.S. That, like, it don't make sense. Like, if you just want to be racist, be racist. If you just want to be, hateful, be hateful. But like, you don't gotta, you know, shit on other people's not even other people's. It's a national holiday. You don't gotta shit on a holiday just because you don't want to celebrate it. Like I don't want to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but to each his own. I'm not gonna be like fuck St. Patrick's Day. It's a made up holiday. No, live your life. Live your life. Let us live our lives. We not asking you to go. We not asking you to go around saying Happy Juneteenth to us. No, we not. Sometimes I don't even say it. Sometimes I forget. You know, it takes maturing and actually doing your research because Juneteenth wasn't taught to me when I was in school. I had to do my own research. Shoot, I'm not a Texas I'm not a Texas born and raised resident where I went to school like high school and middle school out here. Uh so I can't speak on how they taught their history, but I was taught Black history primarily in Black History Month from where I'm from. And it was thrown into, the regular months or yeah, throughout the regular school year, but I don't know, man. I just feel like y'all got selective rage. Y'all we just live in a divisive state, not state, a divisive country. Uh Hopefully one day in my lifetime I'll live to see a united United States. I believe we were united at a point in time and Orange Man was like, yeah, fuck all that noise. Show y'all true colors. And that's what we've been enduring since 2016. The true colors of America. Red, white, and blue. And I love my white people. Like I love y'all. We as a people, we're very loving, we're very forgiving. And some of us just don't care no more. Some of us, be mean. But a lot of people be mean. And I'm not saying all of y'all are bad. I know it's not true. I got a white nephew. Little teeny dude, he's the best. Some of my closest friends. Some people I care more about than I care about, you know, some relatives. But I'm not gonna continue to go on a rant tangent or astray of what I want to talk about. I just feel like we need to stop being divided as a people because I said before, if the world was blind, we would be a better place, and I think we would uh until we would be able to see again. Um, I don't know. Maybe I just don't got faith in people. I don't know, cause like I think, like I say stuff, and then I think about it, and I'm like, nah, we'll still find a way to, bug it up. But I don't know. Maybe the world has made me cynical. Maybe not. I don't know. I still have hope. I still have faith. Like I said before, I'm not gonna go on a tangent. I do hope that I live to see the day that we are actually united as a people. Um, but a lot of stuff is taught. As babies, we are curious, we love, we explore. And then at a point in time, we are taught other things. We're, uh, I'll save that for another. I'll save that for another episode. And maybe I'll have a conversation with somebody about it. So I'll leave y'all with some motivation. How should I motivate the people? We are losing a lot of people in the world. It seems like every day we open up social media, every day, we talk to an individual. Even if you're like scrolling through your contacts, you just see people that are no longer with us, or whether it be natural causes, or uh self-inflicted, or accidents, or um you know acts of human violence. um but we're losing people left and right. So I think I know we need to cherish those that are in our lives. uh Check on your people. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll continue to say it. Check on your people. uh the happiest ones are often sad, the strongest ones are often weak. Check on your people. And sometimes, hey, how you doing doesn't just need to be a formality of, hey, how you doing. Sometimes it just needs to be a full conversation, like, how are you? Are you okay? What do you need? How can I help? Actually mean what you say when you ask people these questions. um be an ear. Sometimes they don't need you to talk back, they just need you to listen. uh And it doesn't matter your social status. It doesn't matter how much money you got in the bank, how many followers you have, how many people liked your post. Um, it doesn't even matter how many friends you have. You can be surrounded by so many people, and all of those friendships could be so shallow. You can have you all you need is one. And if that one isn't around you, find it. Find community, build community. I play flag. All my guests have been almost all my guests have been flag football people, have been flag football family. Uh, so find your community. Reach out to those that reach out. Uh, Ask for help if you need it. Find love in what you do. Find joy in what you do. Uh, Love your people. Love your life. You know. Just continue doing that. Until next time, keep liking, sharing, subscribing, everything down below. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I love y'all. Keep doing great things. Keep being great. Until next time, love. Thanks for listening to the Ramblings of a Madman. If you want to come on and have a conversation, feel free to message me at the email in the bio. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Life is about choices. It would be great if you choose to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe and be great.
Ain't perfect, but ain't no complaining. I know my shit is different, I just can't explain it. Food for thought.